Lord have mercy. Bless the cook. In the name of Jesus. Welcome, guys. Enjoy this video. I wish you can taste this food. Bless everyone. Hey guys! Hello! Welcome to another video. Hi everyone. How are you doing this evening? Yay! I'm glad you're doing good because I'm feeling great. Can't you tell? Woo-wee! I'm feeling great. So, what we got going in here tonight? I told you guys earlier, well, I don't know if you've seen the video, but I made some previous videos. Not previous videos. I made a video previously today. That's coming up soon, if it's not already up, of how to cut a whole chicken and clean it, how I do it. And the homemade breadcrumbs that I made with crackers. So, yeah, so tonight we're doing, oh, where's my mixture? We're doing Parmesan crusted chicken with some gnocchi and basil. Gnocchi and basil sauce. Yeah, I might do half gnocchi and basil and then leave the other half without the, pesto, guys. Leave the other half without the pesto sauce because everyone don't like pesto, you know. And I invited my brother to have some, so I don't know how you feel about pesto. And the gentleman down the hall that I always share with, he told me he eat everything but seafood, so just gotta remember not to give him any seafood. So in here we have buttermilk. That's gonna go with my dredging station. There's a little bit of egg mixture left over from yesterday. I put in here, so maybe I'll just go ahead and throw another whole egg in there. How about that? Okay, let's beat this egg up. Get some air up and oop! I'm just really feeling myself tonight. Almost. Oh, extra hype tonight. So, we're gonna get our buttermilk ready. I already have the breadcrumbs on the other side of my dredging station. I have the flour set up. I just have to get this egg buttermilk sitting out a little bit so I can get a little bit of room temperature. Let's put that to the side. These are potato gnocchis. If you guys ever seen those before. So I have the water on for that. I'm going to drop a little bit of salt on that. And just a little salt. When you cooking pasta of any such, you always have to salt your water. Because I'm telling you, there's nothing worse than having pasta and you can tell that it's not seasoned. The water didn't have any salt in it. And it really spoils the meal because I don't care how much salt you add on once you get done, you'll never get that savor, that flavor. So, these are the breasts that I cut up from the chicken that I cleaned today. And, okay, let me wash my hand and get some tongs. Yeah, so that way I don't have to touch the chicken right now until it's time to dredge it. Yeah, whenever you're touching poultry and chicken and vegetables, always keep your hand clean because, you know, you don't want to transfer anything around your, anywhere. Just don't want to transfer it. And so I got the grease getting hot. If you can see here, that's for our chicken. I have the sauce over here, marinara sauce. So you can see I got 2 pieces of garlic cloves in there. I have some sauteed garlic cloves in there, if you can see them. I sauteed them in another pan. And I got this on, marinara sauce on, so I could have that start cooking away and incorporating the seasoning that I'm going to put in here. So for the marinara sauce, I had the garlic cloves. I'm going to add some garlic. Oh, that's onion powder. Just a little bit of onion powder. Just to bump up the seasoning from the jar of marinara sauce, because that's not homemade marinara sauce. So you're going to put onion, garlic powder. You're going to add some spices to it to help pump it up. Yeah, I'm hyped tonight, guys. I don't understand why. But that's a good thing, huh? So, some black pepper. Now, I do use crushed black pepper. And this is restaurant style. It's crushed. It's not fine, but some, you know, it's work a little quicker than having to crush up some black pepper. I keep this on hand for some parsley. Italian seasoning. I keep black pepper on hand for when I have recipes that say 2 tablespoons of crushed black pepper. You know how long did it take to get 2 tablespoons of crushed black pepper out? So I ran across that one day and been buying it ever since. A little bit of pink salt, just a little bit. I've been buying it ever since. Just a little bit of salt. Be really careful with the salt. You know, just to have so when I need pepper, I don't have to. Okay, this is a little bit of oil infused with the garlic. I'm still gonna put a teeny bit of that, just a little bit. I don't want to overdo it with the garlic. And we're gonna have that cooking down, cooking up, cooking around. Yeah, let them season cooking there. If you would like to, you can add some crushed black pepper. You know, if you like spicing yours, that's fine too. And which I think no, I'm gonna leave it out tonight. I'm not gonna go with the spice. So yeah, let me just put a lid on that, turn it up a teeny bit, and let that go on this about its business. Yeah, turn it up so, you know, this tomato sauce might start popping all over the place. Okay, so we got our water ready for our gnocchis and grease on. And turn it up a teeny bit so that start getting hot. We got our oven set for 365 so we can put our Parmesan chicken in the oven. And these are our spices we're going to put on the chicken. I'm going to keep it really, really simple. I'm going to put salt, pepper. Let's see what it is I talk. Oh, tongs, right? So I got to touch that chicken. And rinse the tongs off. Okay, we're going to a little bit of salt. Hold it high so you can get an even distribution. And then you can really see, when you hold it high, you can see where the salt is actually landing. Get an even distribution. Pepper. I'm going to put the pepper in my hand because the sprouts are really, the little holes are really big. So I'm just going to do that with my hand. I normally do the salt with my hand too. I don't know why I did that today. Just, I don't know. Told y'all I'm just really good and, I don't know. Not going to question it. Pepper and salt, pepper. I'm not going to put any garlic powder, any onion powder on that because I made the homemade breadcrumbs. So the homemade breadcrumbs have the garlic powder and the onion powder in it. So I'm not going to put any on the chicken, but I'm going to use saffron. I'm going to use some saffron. No, still want to touch that chicken. Nice amount of saffron. I'm gonna turn it over. I would like to have some parsley flakes. Let me get some parsley. I love parsley flakes. Oh, parsley flakes, guys. Let me get some parsley flakes. If I don't have to fish all around for it, yeah, I gotta, oh, I'm sorry, right here. No, that's Italian. Where are the parsley flakes? We might be skipping over them because I rearranged my cupboards today. Oh, I see it. Am I blocking you guys? Oh, sorry, guys. I'll edit that out. Parsley. Parsley flakes. Doesn't that look pretty already? About chicken, we're gonna do the other side. I'm not a chicken breast person. I will eat it in a chicken parmesan and maybe some really good crispy juicy excuse me chicken strips. I'll eat it that way. So let's do our other side. Season our other side. Black pepper. A little salt. Hold it high. This is pink Himalayan salt, if I didn't mention it earlier. Saffron. I'm gonna really get that saffron in there. I have to order some more of this. I'm thinking about all this. I didn't realize I'll use so much saffron. Ugh. But, yep, that's the last drop. I might throw it in our pasta sauce. Saison, I'm talking about saffron. I'm sorry, guys. Saison. Saison! With saffron in it. Okay. Okay, what am I missing here? Parsley flakes. Yeah. And we're gonna let them rest for a minute while I clean up here and get our dredging station ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. So we have our dredging station all set up and ready to go. So I want to season my wash buttermilk and egg solution with some hot sauce, some spice, and of course, if you don't want the spice, you don't have to have the spice at all. All a choice. I might need some more breadcrumbs in there, so we're gonna excuse me, add some more breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese. And we're gonna add the Parmesan cheese because this is Parmesan chicken. Be liberal with it. Don't be afraid to use it. And they have other grated cheese. If you don't particularly care for Parmesan cheese, you don't have to use it. But because this is Parmesan chicken, that's what we're going to use, Parmesan cheese. We're going to mix it as well. Again, we have everything else over here. Prepared and ready to go. The grease nice and hot. We're getting our water ready for the gnocchi. We have our pesto sitting over here on standby, because remember we're going to have pesto gnocchis, and the other half I'm going to leave for sauce. because everyone don't like pesto. It is a required taste, but it's delicious. If you can acquire the taste, it's delicious. Some people don't come out of their comfort zone and just rather stick with what they know, and that's fine too. So, and none of my brother, well, he'll try anything that I cook because he knows that I can cook, and not only that, he's tired of eating fast food. He likes to come over here. He'll come over there often, and we only live 5 minutes away. He always says he's busy, Yeah, you make it to wherever you want to go. And we know how that is, right? So, kudos to him. He's always welcome. Let's get this here. So, milk. Oh, stir. That hot sauce smells good. Yep. So, you know, guys, I watch Gina Young. Kudos to Gina Young. Impeccably clean hands. I get a lot of tips from Gina. I'm already a home cook, but I tell you, she has taught me how to elevate flavor in my food. Like, yeah, I mean, I just bump it up a notch, following some of her leads, because she's a very, very, very good home cook, chef. She could be a professional, you know, but I really enjoy watching her videos. I get a lot of tips from her. It's quite a few YouTube cookers that I get, not quite a few, a couple. Not quite a few. Gina is one of them. Daddy, what's his name? Daddy, D-E-D-D-Y. Let's see. Something's missing. Something is totally missing out here. It doesn't taste elevated. It doesn't taste elevated. Maybe I'll put some of this herb butter in it. You know, when you add butter to your sauces, it just gives it a whole nother richness. A whole nother richness, make it bright and vibrant. So let's try this. Let's try 2 tablespoons of this herb butter from Kerrygold. It's Irish butter, homegrown garlic and herb butter. Let's try that. That might pump it up. I'll put 2 tablespoons of that in to the sauce, and let's see what that does for it. I have it on a low simmer, and we'll check back on that to see how that worked out. So let's get our dredging going on. I need a larger kitchen counter or something. Here's our flour, and I want to make sure our grease is hot. Cooking oil is hot because I want to go straight into the cooking oil when I... Who is it? Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna go straight into the cooking oil once I get this chicken dredged up. And stir the sauce, the butter nice and melted. Okay, so I don't want to be ahead of myself with this cooking oil. Put a drop of the flour. It's getting there, so we're gonna get started. So we're gonna go in with the flour first. Drop that. That'll stay in there till I get it. We're going to take our seasoned chicken. We're going to take it into the flour. Yep. Get it nice and coated. Press it down in there. Excuse this cord. My battery is low. Make sure you get flour all over the chicken. Make sure you coat it well. This cord is really getting on my nerves. It's really in the way. Make sure you get flour all up in the cracks. Yep. I'm going to put this tongue down in a minute because it's slowing me down. I'm going to use my hands. I'm going to shake the excess flour off. I'm going to dip it into the buttermilk. Submerge it all the way into the buttermilk. Get it down in there. Make sure it's nice and covered with the buttermilk. And let the excess buttermilk fall off. And then we're going to put it into our you know, breadcrumbs. Our seasoned breadcrumbs. Make sure you cover them all the way. Get it nice and covered. Maybe I should have had another dragon bowl. That's nice and covered. Look at that. You're going to get every inch of it covered. Gina says, don't get afraid to get your hands into your food. Get them, you know, you can always wash it. Put them hands down in there. Make sure they're impeccably clean. She's a beauty. So it's nice and breaded. Our grease is not quite ready, so I'm going to go ahead and start on the next piece while the cooking oil is still getting hot. Okay, put it into our flour. Go ahead and make a mess. Clean it up later. Make sure you get the flour all up in there. Make sure it's coated nice, because you want a nice even brown crust. You want a nice and even brown. I'm going to dip this into the egg batter and submerge all the way in there. And breadcrumb it up. Our grease should be ready now. I'm going to put this into the grease. Up. Yeah, I guess it's a little ready. I guess it's starting to bubble up around the sides. You see? I don't know if you can tell, but yep, it's cooking. So, we'll get our second piece into the pan. And once I get this piece in, I'll be right back to finish off the rest of the meal. Plus, I want to tighten up my station a little bit. I do not like a little messy station. Yep. Just drop that into the grease. And I'll be right back, guys. Gonna let it cook on a medium-high heat. And I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we see our chicken is nice and golden brown. And gnocchi is done because it's rising to the top. I'm going to take that out of the pot. Woo-hoo. We don't want them to start breaking up because they are boiling. Oh, get them out of there real fast. Drain those things. Whew. And we have our other chicken over here resting on the cooling rack. If you can see, over there resting on the cooling rack. So wait for this here to get nice and golden brown. I'm gonna do one more step to my gnocchi before I separate them. I wanna toss half of them in herb butter. The other one I'm not gonna toss because it's going with the pesto, so we don't need to toss that in the herb butter. We're going to get a spoon here. We're going to check on our sauce. The rest tastes like. Whew. The butter. Oh, that's garlic. I was going to say the butter didn't melt. That's a piece of garlic. That's crazy. Yep. You can taste the herb in that butter. Yep. Yep. That herb butter that I put in there, I let it simmer a little more, and all those spices cooking together made a big difference. That goes back to the confirmation that when you're patient with your food is good to you. So that confirms what I said before. And I'm going to say it again and again and again and again. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit of, just a hair, toss it around a little bit. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead. What the heck? Herbs on top of herbs, not on herbs, right? A little more butter in there then. Herb butter. Now just put the rest of there. Honey, you can eat this butter by your hand. So our chicken should be ready to come out. And go rest with the other chicken. Look at that. Uh-oh. I should use a fork. I don't want to smash the crust off of it. Look at that. Uh-oh. It's about to fall off the fork. Don't want that to happen. So that we're on the resting rack with the other chicken. Ooh. Yep, let it all rest. For 1 second. Gonna turn this off. Look at that nice golden brown. Oh, look at that chicken. Look at that. Oh my. Woohoo. Looks so delicious. So delicious. Okay. I don't think this is just a long pan. It's not. It's sticking more than it's browning. Well, we don't want that to happen. Okay, so I'm going to turn that off. So It's nice and seasoned. I don't want that to stick more than it's browning. So I'm going to turn that off. So long pot for that. Okay. I'm going to remove this off the grease. Oh no, that's fine. They can stay there. Get my casserole dish out. Because it's going to pop this in the oven. Let the provolone cheese melt. Shout out to Gina Young with the provolone cheese. I'm going to move this off the heat. Let this sit there. Have a casserole dish. We'll position our camera, get a nice view. Okay. This is now the ladle, so we're going to scoop some sauce onto the bottom of that pan. Sauce nice and rich. Look at this sauce, nice and rich. Ooh. We're going to scoop some at the bottom of the pan. We're going to nestle our chicken into that. Yep, that's about enough. And we're going to nestle our chicken into the sauce. Oh wow. Sorry. Oh boy. That little piece of the ladle. We're going to fix that. Oh, Gina don't make mistakes like that. Or she doesn't show it. Okay. That's as good as you get. Alright. Okay, go. Class is over. Okay. And our last and final piece. Oh yeah. Put a little more sauce around the side. Just so when it goes into the oven, you know, it has somewhere to go instead of burning up the pan. I'm going to grab our cheese out the refrigerator. I'm using provolone cheese. Oh, guys, I am so disappointed. Like, I must didn't put the provolone cheese in the basket. I got mozzarella, American, Velveeta, goat, everything but the provolone. So we're just going to use this mozzarella cheese. Hey, thank God we have that. Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's get with it. Oh, it's getting a little late. Oh, wow. It's still going to be delicious. It doesn't matter. It's cheese is cheese. And we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen with the provolone, with the mozzarella cheese. I was thinking about goat cheese. I don't know. I don't want to push the envelope too far with the goat cheese. So we're just going to use the mozzarella cheese and be done with it. That should be enough. Okay. Oh, this sauce down my finger and it tastes so good. Okay. I'm going to mock Gina and put a little bit of sauce across the top. I'm going to tag her in this video and see what she thinks. Yeah. And she said, you don't want too much sauce, you don't want to cover. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to pop this in our oven. It's already nice and hot. It's been on the longest of everything. And we just want to keep an eye on it. Shouldn't take any more than 10 minutes. You know, all that gooey cheese. And in the meantime, I'm going to tidy up around here. We'll finish up our gnocchi and I'll be right back. Okay guys, finally done. Come take a look at this gnocchi. I just went on and put a little pesto sauce, guys. It's like whatever. Throw some red sauce on top of that and be done with it. You know, it's just late, okay? And look at, I threw some goat cheese on here. I was really disappointed that my provolone cheese wasn't in the bag. So I'm always extra, so I threw some goat cheese on there. It didn't even melt. Like, what type of cheese don't melt? Okay? And let's put some greenery. We're going to put a couple pieces of parsley. Fresh parsley. I have some fresh basil out on the patio. But let's stick with the thing. Parsley. Yep, just a little. Give it some color. I really don't understand this goat cheese is not melted. This is my first time putting goat cheese with some honey, but guess what? It tastes delicious nonetheless. So, plus I just wanted to do a couple of steps that Gina Young does. So what do you think, guys? So excuse me. Let's give it a taste of this gnocchi. See what that tastes like. It's nice and herbish. Because remember I put the herb butter on it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. And let's see what it tastes like. I can just eat. How about this? Let's do this. Let's keep over here to the red sauce. How about that? Choices, options. Let's see what that tastes like. Oh wow. That sweetness from the tomatoes. With the with the herbaceous taste of the herbs and all that. Wow. Ooh-wee. Oh, I want to do that again. It's not here. Take a piece of that. Oh, it's nice and soft though. And the goat cheese is nice and soft, even though they run down the side of the pot. I mean, you know, it's nice and soft. See what that tastes like. Oh, yeah. Put my hand under there because I just wiped up the floor a little bit. Let's see what that tastes like. That's still hot. Oh wow, piping hot. Well, no, it's not piping hot, but it's still hot. Be careful on the tongue. Oh, it's weight, honey child. I don't worry about gaining any weight. But my brother is here. He left work early today. He wasn't feeling well. And he was hungry, but I think he fell asleep. But it's here when he's ready. Ooh. Oh. Wow. The sauciness from the goat cheese. With the tanginess from the sauce. Ooh-wee. Let's go into the chicken. Woo! Gotta catch my breath. Okay, I want a small piece. I don't eat a lot at one time. That is too much to put in my mouth at one time. Woo! I want to get a piece of cheese on it, a piece of the parsley, a piece of that garlic down there. And we go and taste this. Look at that garlic. The cheese, the parsley, the sauce. That little piece of garlic, see right there where my thumb is. And the chicken nice and moist. Let's go and see what that tastes like. Oh, be careful, still a little hot. Oh wow. That chicken is so moist. I had a concern that because I fried it and then had to put it in the oven, that it would be dry out. But Gina, you know what you're talking about, honey. Hashtag Gina Young. Delicious. Y'all, let's try it.